Hey there, my YouTube friend. This is Sam with Charging Line Comics. Thanks for joining me today. Yeah, as the thumbnail suggested, these two guys, two old men, wiser than me probably, Keston, old school comic, and Dr. Paul from Liberty Hill. Yeah, they're the one who at fault of making this purchase right here. Yeah. As you can see, this is all their fault, all their encouragement or talk up, push, promote, golden age, old back issue books, okay? Thing is, I'm a bronze age guy. I thought I finished collecting what I needed in my collection, all right? Basically all the great key from the 70s and some of the key from the 80s. My collection was complete. The only thing I'm doing with comic now is just buy, sell, trade, and push for the higher copies. Needless to say, watching YouTube is a dangerous thing, right? These guys, great show. They're promoting, encouraging, persuading, what they call it, influencers. Yeah, they kind of broaden your mind and like, hey, don't play it safe. Maybe you need to expand your thought or your collecting outside the realm of what you like. And yeah, this is my very first golden age purchase. Superman number 30. First appearance of, let me see, Mr. Sublimple? Mr. Bento? I'm sorry. I try and practice how to pronounce his name before I make this film, and I can't. I honestly can't, okay? But, beautiful cover, right? Look at that sassy Lois Lane. You can't ask for any more than that, all right? I wish Mr. Missipito was on the cover to show his first appearance, but hey, I can deal with the Lois Lane. Part of collecting of comic books is everyone dream of having that first appearance, right? Of Superman, Action 1. You know, I'll be honest with you, I can't afford one page of Action 1, much less Action 1. So, needless to say, I have no Superman key. Actually, I have no Batman key in my collection. But those are the two that I enjoy read and admire, you know. When it comes to comics, those are the two guys that I think of, Batman and Superman. But you know, of my collection, all I collect are the hero, okay, the heroine, okay? I don't collect the bad guy, the mischief. I guess this guy is a mischief. I'm not sure he's a bad guy or not. But I know, remember watching the Super Friend back in the day on Saturday morning cartoon. He always the mischievous one that gives Superman a problem. And yeah, this is I would have to say my first purchase of a bad guy, a villain, okay? The other one I have is Thanos, but that don't count because that issue, I'll be honest with you, was a double cover and was signed by Stan Lee and whatnot. But hey, that's not what we're talking about today, okay? We're talking about this beautiful book, 80-year-old of today. Not today, this year, 2025, all right? Man, I'll treasure this, okay? This is more likely a keeper because it's a first purchase of a golden age, you know, something I can talk about in the coming years, you know, down the line. Bragging right, whatever that. This here is a 7.0 book, and I did look up on Go Collect, and it's rated in the top quartile, 24% tile. Beautiful cover, front and back. But I look on the greater note on CGC, guess what? It's a soiling to the cover. So I think I'm gonna do some cleaning, dry cleaning, and resubmit this. If I get back a 7.0 with a better presentation of the book, I'm happy. But if this thing go to a 7.5, just like one grade higher, there's a price difference. And of course, an 8.0 have been sold for a while. So yeah, that's a good gamble for me. But back to Dr. Paul and Keston comics. I want to give both of you guys a thank you for educating me on older books. Man, I didn't realize that a simple character art with no background can be that exciting. Book nowadays, we have all kind of mess in the background, right? Everything going on, all the action coming at you. But simplicity is best, you know. This all yellow. I guess back in the day, DC are known for the all yellow, all red background, and the character doing what they're doing, posing. Yeah, simple is best. Wrapping up this video, maybe 2 or 3 months from now, whenever I get a chance to work on this book and send it to CGC and crack it back. I'm sorry, to crack it open. I do unboxing of the new gray. I will finish up this video and share with you. So I see you in a moment. All right, my friend, here we are at the operating table. Check out this book. Man, oh man, oh man. So much improvement can be done with a dry clean and press. As you can see, all the soling on the book. The gentleman probably just sent this book in what, last year, 2024, for grading. He could have the CGC do a dry clean and press on this book, and I believe the book would look a whole lot better. I mean, it's a nice looking book, but all the dirt and soil. I mean, look at all that stain right there. Wow. I think I can just buff that off with some tissue paper. See it? And that go for both the front and back of the book. Man, oh man. I think this is a good opportunity for me to, the minimal, make the book look a whole lot better, much cleaner. And if I get a grade bump of 7.5, man, that would be a different in value. And of course, if I get lucky and get an AO back, it hadn't been an AO hadn't been sold for a while, but wow, that'd be awesome. You know, part of collecting comic is you want the value of book go up, right? It's not about money and cent, dollar and cents, people say, but to me, those folks are fooling themselves. You know it is. Whatever you have, you want it to go up in price over time. And this here, if it's a simple cleaning and pressing would increase the value, I say, well, hell, why not? Make the book look better. And the incentive is have a better resale value. If you decide to sell it, that is. But yeah. But anyhow, like I say, simple yellow background with the character posing, or whatever you call it. And look at that Lois Lane. Sassy, right? Sassy, snap. Take that, Superman. I got another man on my arm. All right, so we get this book started. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Check out this also. Baby Ruth, a Baby Ruth advertisement. I live on Baby Ruth and soda in my high school year, okay? Baby Ruth and soda, that's all I need. That I don't need no damn lunch, none of that, okay? And look how simple that Baby Ruth is. So it's a white wrapper with red label. I've never seen that, to be honest. We see that modern looking Baby Ruth wrapping. And of course, I want to point this out. When I first saw it, this is the first real energy bar. Well, I won't say the first, but this is the real energy bar, and I can vouch for that. I can vouch for that. It will give you plenty of energy for the rest of the day. Right, my friend. Let me get this started. So basically, dry clean, humidity chamber, and pressing. All the method I don't need to explain to you. I learned from different video on YouTube. Rick Morgan from Immaculate Comic is my favorite.
Dr. Paul. I have started become a big fan of his. And you know, Jerry the Jitterbug, man, what a gentleman. I love his slight-handed humor. I love watching his video. Yeah. Anyway, enough say. Let me get this thing cracking, and I'll see you in a bit. See what the result is. Okay, when I come back from CGC. All right, there she is. All granular out of the CGC case. Beautiful thing here. But once I got out of the case, one thing I realized is the staple is very shiny, which is a good thing. But there are like obvious rip tearing at the staple. Okay. So the spine is questionable. So like I said before, the less I do with this book, the better I am off. Okay, this is a little piece of treasure of mine. All right, that's all I need to update you guys. Let me see the inside page while we at it. I haven't opened the book yet. See what kind of pages we have. Oh wow. Front cover is pretty stiff. That's a good thing. Wow, check out that color on the inside. Like it was printed yesterday. Beautiful. One thing I don't really know is how CGC dedicate the page quality. Off-white, white, cream. But this one looked like, I don't know, off-white to white. I see off-white book darker than this. But this copy here, they designate it as cream to off-white. Hey, matter of opinion, I guess. And now that this is my book, I have a different opinion, right? That's why we rely on third-party grading. My friend, the moment of truth is here. Just got the book out of the cold press, and check it out. All right. Simple job, beautiful book. Okay, let's unstuff the turkey. You know, you can take a closer examination of the pressing result. So like I say, what I did, just a plain, simple, dry clean and press. Left the book in the press for 2 days, 3 days, whatever it was. Me, I'm a turtle, okay? I'm not in a rush or anything. One thing already in place, just be patient. Beautiful. Look at that. Nice flat, and all the dirt and debris is gone. Did not play with no chemical, okay? Just straightforward dry clean. I know CGC is probably looking at my book more thoroughly now, because there was a time there when I do the light treatment and all that. Light treatment, water wash, and all that shenanigan. And I think they got me under the radar, so I'm going to play straightforward to the book, okay? But let me flip this over and take out the center flow and see what we have. Man, oh man, look at that. You see that gloss? Beautiful. The spine is a spine, okay? Can't be helped. It is what it is. Look how much better that looks, okay? All the dirt and debris coming out. I didn't go aggressive at it because I did not want to take the yellow out. But the red is true to the red. The blue, look at that deep dark blue, and the yellow is nice. Beautiful patina. 80-year-old book. Wow. This is probably the oldest, This is the oldest book that I ever worked on. See what the result is. As you can see, originally it's a 7.0 cream to off-white. If I just notch this up to a 7.5, man, that's like add another $800-900 to the value. The last one I looked up was back in 2021, which it was 4 years ago by Heritage Auction. It went for $900 more than this book. It went for $3,700. While this book I just purchased January 2025 here for $2,800. Inside,
All right, my friend, the book is back. Let's check it out. It took like what, 2 weeks? The book arrived at CGC headquarters and they didn't open it until like 4 days later. Oh man, so much for unlimited value, right? I think the process is supposed to take like 3 days, but if they didn't open the shipment for 5 days, there go your delay. Anyhow, I'm happy. Got it back. I did check the grade before it came back, I'll be honest. But let's review this book to you guys. Alright, see here. Alright, I have 2 books that came with this submission. Let me share the first one with you guys, okay? There we go. Very nice. Amazing Spider-Man 15, First Craven, alright, 1964. As you can see, guys, an 8.5. What does it say? Cream to off-white. I did very good on this one, on this submission. Yeah, that's a really sweet looking copy. Yes, I will. I'll be honest. I'm not a Spider-Man fan. The only key that I really love from his run is the first Punisher, my all-time favorite character, and number 101. For some reason, I like that cover. It's Morbius, and he looked like, he is a vampire. I mean, it reminds me of Dracula in the movie. But those are the 2 key that I really like. This here, as old as it is, I'm not a fan. I'll let this go on eBay. This is what we are after. Yeah. Came back at 7.0 with cream to off-white pages. Exactly how it was when I sent it in. Funny how that goes, right? Funny how that goes. Man, I'll be honest with you, the book looked a whole lot better than when I sent it in. I did send in with, like I say, with the label attached to the book so they can keep the census correct. I did check before I opened the box. The census on this book was originally 275. And when I got this book back, when it was on its way back to me, I checked the census. They did not erase that one label that I sent in with it. But this morning, before opening the box, I checked again. They did correct the census number. Okay, so yeah, wow. I can't say that I'm disappointed. You know, the dry cleaning I did and the light pressing I did on this book, it's like a totally different book, but it still received the same number. So I'm wondering if had I sent this book in without the original label that came with it, would I have a better chance of getting a better grade? I don't know. Let me see what your thought is. Wow, you know, upon close examination, This is a 1964 copy, and this is a 1944 copy. It's exactly 20 years difference. I'm not a grader, you know. Only a grader can claim himself to be a grader, so I'm just saying this. This book looks a whole lot better than this copy of 8.5. Alright, just a thought, okay, just a thought. How they come up with the conclusion of how this is a lower grade, I don't know. But this here, the color is very vibrant, very clean and crisp like new. No exception to this one. Look at the bright yellow, okay? Look at the bright red and blue. Beautiful, man, beautiful.
As you can see, guys, beautiful book, loving it. A 7.0, I don't know. That is a tough grade. But there we are. If you guys can take a look at this and maybe give me advice, should I resend this book back or a regrade without the blue label? I'm sorry, without the CGC label accompanying it. You think I might get a 7.5 or even an 8.0? It looked like more of an 8.0 to me than a 7.0. Upon researching on the cream to off-white, I see there's plenty of book on eBay all the way up to a 9.4 with the cream and off-white pages. And on the other side, I've seen even 9.6 have cream to off-white. So I'm not sure if that off-white pages is what keeping this book back. But 8.0 I think is a fair assessment. Like I say, it's better looking than that Amazing Spider-Man 15 that came with this batch. So if you guys can help me out with a comment or an advice, should I just keep the book as is and stash it away, or take another gamble in a year or two and resubmit this? Look at that vibrant yellow. Compared to how it was before, oh man. Compared to how it was before, it's all soil. And even at this, CGC notes say this book is soil. I guess they forgot what it looked like originally. But yeah, very well presenting book.
Hey, bonuses on this copy. I give both the Secret Identity, Clark Kent, and the Superhero, Superman, all on the same cover. Okay, so that's a big plus. Hey, Lois Lane is Lois Lane. Thanks for spending some time with me, guys. I talk to you guys next time. All right, bye.